Get your films on with the Blurs.
Once an idea has taken hold of the brain, it's almost impossible to eradicate.
Unpacking movies has never been more spot on, woke, fire, and just plain lit.
They are lit all the time.
So if you're unsure whether or not to plop down some cash for a film, check out the Blurs.
When a man with a 45 meets a man with a rifle, the man with a pistol is a dead man.
Brondo's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolyte.
You really only need to hang mean bastards. But mean bastards, you need to hang.
Don't say you weren't warned. Ridiculous. Here's Brandon and Jeff.
Hello and welcome to yet another episode of The Film Blurs. This is episode 175. I don't even know why I did that. I am Jeff Stewart, a.k.a. Uncle Jeffrey, a.k.a. J.O.T. Dynamite, a.k.a. Praetorian Jeff, a.k.a. Revengeman Button, He Who Remains, Petty Ruxpin, Joby Tupaki, Little Tom, this motherfucker, to be determined, the Black Giovanni Ribisi, Chocolate Tarantino, Ebony Spielberg, a.k.a. The Final Boss. And I'm joined here, as always, with my friend and co-host.
What's up, you fucking ball bags? It's Brandon Norwood, a.k.a. Hero Protagonist, a.k.a. the true father of Joe, Kanye, and Drake's kids, a.k.a. Papi Chulo, a.k.a. the Glizzy King, a.k.a. Mr. Krusty. Janie's got it, Krusty. I'm getting all chafed up. Janie's got it, Krusty. And living on the gooch, I just want it to be chafed. Living on the gooch. A.K.A. the Lethal Protector, a.k.a. Ezekiel Sims, bad ADR, don't match my mouth, a.k.a. It's Morbin time, a.k.a. Craven with the K, a.k.a. my biggest pet peeves is sports because I don't like seeing grown men sweat on each other, a.k.a. I want a Subaru Outback with mad strippers in the back giving shape-ups, a.k.a. Rough McGruff, a.k.a. D's Nuts, and a.k.a. B-Wood, the Magnificent. Alright, so I want to talk about this fucking astronomer news. Like, I think it's hilarious. Like, it's been 2 weeks since this whole thing blew up. Right. But my thing is this dude over the weekend announced that he's gonna sue Coldplay, and I'm like, yo, I would love to be the judge on that case because I would sit there laughing my ass off. Like, I'd be wiping tears out my eyes. I'd be laughing so hard. I'd be like, my guy, on what basis do you have the grounds to sue Coldplay for your affair? They have nothing. Like, Chris Martin didn't fuck the head of HR. You did. You decided to step out on your wife.
So here's my thing. I love white on white crime. This is white on white crime at its peak. I'm gonna sue you for doing something I shouldn't have been doing. It is the most ridiculous thing ever. And to top it off, the whole entire Gwyneth Paltrow as your mouthpiece thing, that is peak caucasity. Right? I don't know where you get off trying to sue Coldplay, right?
Yo, this
you got caught on Kiss Cam, motherfucker. Like,
so I'm bringing up the article. He's suing for citing emotional distress, which you can't because there's signs on every section of that arena saying, by entering, you agree to be on camera. And this will be recorded.
As someone who works in the video and photography capture business, we're going to give everybody, because we both work in the industry, we're going to give you a little heads up. If you walk into a public space, right?
Nowadays.
Like, they have the right
to record you. Right?
It
says that every show I've been to in the past 5 years has always had that sign saying, hey, by entering, you agree to be recorded because they don't know. They might make a tour video or they might use this for their social media.
Hey, look at when you go on to fucking Ticketmaster. Look at the terms and conditions. Look at the back of your fucking ticket. It says it right there. Just because y'all can't read.
So, in addition to emotional distress, he's also the lawsuit cites invasion of privacy. Despite this shit being everywhere, you're in a public place. How is that invasion of privacy?
That's the law. That is in the law that there is no illusion of privacy once you enter a public space.
He's like, we're gonna sue if we want to get creative, it would be for defamation, because Chris Martin commented that they're having an affair. I was like, yeah, because the way you guys reacted, he was like, well, maybe you guys might be having an affair. I mean, the way you guys reacted, it was pretty obvious.
But is that defamation if it's true? It's not defamation because it's true.
And he was just caught up in the moment. He was making an educated guess. It wasn't like he was saying like, oh, these two are having an affair. He's like, oh, they must be having an affair.
That motherfucker ducked like Trump should have ducked when that fucking assassin, right, took a shot at him, right? That's obviously something went wrong.
Apparently, when Coldplay got wind of this lawsuit, they all had a very hearty laugh, according to an official close to the band. And legal experts say the lawsuit is a long shot.
Yeah, and like, here's the thing. If you don't want to be in the public sphere, right? If you don't want to be like, you want this to go away and stop being memes, how about you stop doing some punk ass shit and suing Coldplay? You could have just laid in the cut. Like what he should have, what they should have done, what they he should have done now, what they should have done at the concert, just lay in the cut, just act like nothing happened.
Yo, right. We said this last night. Like, yo, we would have just been sitting there like friends.
Just like,
just
look.
Also, apparently, before they get on Kiss Cam, they tell people like, hey, if you want to be on Kiss Cam, stand up.
So those motherfuckers just they were feeling yellow so hard that they had to stand up and rock. Get the fuck out of here.
I have no respect for people who cheat and destroy their lives, because that not only destroys their lives, but it destroys the lives of people around you, whether you're involved or not. You know what I mean? Because you're being dragged into it regardless. Because I've been cheated on, and then I've been in a circle like in the past 2 years where somebody was getting cheated on. I was like, yo, if you don't tell them, we're not fucking friends, because what you're doing is disgusting. Like I immediately found out she was cheating. I was like, all right, so you either tell him or we're done as friends. Honestly, we're probably done as friends because I have no respect for you, because if you're cheating, who doesn't to say everything you're telling me isn't a lie? Like, I can't trust you because now you're just a fucking liar.
Yeah, man. Like, this should have been done and gone, right? Like, we shouldn't still be talking about this, but he keeps on bringing it fucking up.
You know, the HR chick, Kristen Cabot, she has said nothing other than she resigned. I guess, and she's taken responsibility on her end, and she's been gone. It's this motherfucker, the CEO, and I'm like, bro, it is done. You cannot get anything back. Like, your life's destroyed, because immediately the next day after this came out, his wife went on Facebook and took her and reverted back to her maiden name before deleting her account entirely.
Yeah, I mean, gangsters move in silence. That's all you gotta say. Gangsters move in silence. Like, just shut the fuck up, keep it moving.
This is pathetic, bro. Like, you were already a piece of shit. Now you a super piece of shit.
You can try to fucking
sue
Coldplay. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, because Chris Martin's like, Chris Martin was in his ear. Yeah, you should fuck your head of HR despite you being married with 2 kids. Yeah, you should definitely do that.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. All right, that's our white people news for the day.
No, we got more.
Wait.
Sydney's. Go ahead.
Before we forget, let's give a shout out to Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Oh yeah, a lot of people died. Malcolm Jamal Warner, famous jazz, Ozzy, and somebody else we will not mention.
Chuck Mangione died.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck Mangione, rest in peace. Malcolm
and
Jamal
to that other person,
Warner.
Oh,
Ozzy
that's a shame.
Osbourne,
That's a shame.
and
That's it.
yeah, and some other person died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All right, so we got the in memoriam out of the way, but like, like Theo Hertz, right? Malcolm Jamal Warner, and I'm actually going to talk about a show in our what you've been watching that he's in. But let's talk about Sydney Sweeny and that bullshit.
So do you know what's going on with this?
The It's in Her Genes or whatever campaign.
Yeah, yo. And you know what? Watching it, I was just like, wait, what's wrong with this? And then people started breaking it down. I was just like, oh.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, it had shades of that Dove commercial ad campaign from a couple of years ago. So if you don't know, there's this new ad campaign for who's it?
American Eagle.
American Eagle with Sydney Sweeny, because we need more Sydney Sweeny in our life.
We've talked about her 3 episodes in a row. Like, it's getting insane. Like, I'm tired of her.
Right. I'm like, good for her for making her money, but also fuck the rest of you for obsessing over her. Right. So she's in this ad campaign for American Eagle, black background, white top, and she's wearing jeans. And what does it say? Like, it's in her jeans or something like that?
Our genes are perfect. It's always in my genes. Genes are passed down generation to generation. And it's just
something like that. And yeah, it's got big white nationalist eugenics vibes to it, right? As soon as I saw it,
because we all know her mom is MAGA.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, at worst, they knew exactly what they were doing,
right?
Or like at best, they're tone deaf and incompetent,
right.
Either way, it's not a good look.
No, not at all.
Right?
Not at all.
Yeah, whenever you talk about like, especially in this climate, we're talking about anything that have to do with genes. Like, I know they're talking about actual genes, like pants genes, but they wanted to make the connection to, like, so it's in the DNA, perfection, stuff like that. And what is the standard for perfection in America? Blonde haired, blue eyed.
It's definitely make me question her movie about I think it's not Ava Gardner, I think it's Eva Marie, one of those hits.
Isn't she doing the boxing,
Sammy Davis Jr.?
Yeah.
With David Johnson, and David Johnson's going to be Sammy Davis Jr. and she's going to be like, I can't remember if it's Eva Marie Saint or Ava Gardner, one of those Hitchcock bombshells.
I think it's Ava Gardner. I think it's Ava Gardner.
It's making me question that a lot, where I'm just like, either recast or don't make that movie. Like, I know because that whole movie's dealing with how they cannot get married,
right?
And I was just like, with her in that role now, because the only other time she's been depicted in some race shit was season 1 of Euphoria, when her boyfriend was black.
Yeah, and it's hard to believe that her team didn't know about this, right? Like, it's hard to know. It's hard to believe that her team brought this to her and she signed off unwittingly, right? Because she seems too smart to be like bamboozled by this. Yeah,
I'm not going to give her that much credit.
I mean, look, her blow up over the last couple of years, it seems like calculated, right? And that's in a good way, right, for her team. But these are smart moves that she's making up until this point. So I hope she's dumb, right? Like, at this point, these moves they're making, I hope she's dumb and she's just listening to her team. I hope that she is actually not intricately involved in the planning and execution, because that's a different problem.
Besides the white people who have been on this show, I just don't trust white people right now. So
No, well, I don't trust mediocre white men, but I've never trusted mediocre white men. And I'm not talking all white men. I'm talking the mediocre ones. And you know who you are, and if you don't, then you are them. Right?
So, like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Like, other than Sydney Sweeney's on like I'm good for a while right now. Between the whole soap, the Baskin Robbins shit, her building her own Ford truck, her building her own Ford Mustang, this shit, it's too much. It's honestly too much.
And honestly, like even Margot Robbie wasn't this overexposed.
You're right.
Right?
Right.
And like let's face it, Margot Robbie is better in general. I'm sorry, Sydney Sweeney, but like Margot Robbie is prettier,
Yes.
she's smarter,
Yes.
and she's more talented.
Yes.
Right? I'm sorry. And they're trying to put her on that Margot Robbie trajectory, but Margot Robbie is making gangster moves.
It just sucks because Margot is around the same age as me, and we're around the age where you quote unquote age out, at least
Right.
for women. And as sad as that is, even though she's not that old.
Yeah, like she's. I mean, I'm not even going to get into how the industry treats women over 35 because it's actually kind of
because once you hit 35, they're like, ugh, hag, and it's just like that's crazy. That's
like,
so crazy.
It's like motherfuckers. You need more motherfuckers in Hollywood need mommy issues,
Bro,
so we can get some of these older dime pieces back in here.
Everybody thinks I'm 28, 29. You know what I'm saying?
Like who's that? I'll give you 32, 33.
Like everybody keeps asking, like, yo, you're 28, 29. I was like, I wish.
But also we're black.
But I look at Margot and I'm just like, she looks young, a few years younger than what she is. She does not. She looks like she could be 33, 34.
Yeah, like I would never look at Margot Robbie and say she is over 35.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like,
and like at the top end, that's like me being like,
I guess that's why Sydney is collecting all of her checks now, because she knows she has like 6 years left.
Right. I mean, and sometimes it's the genes. Because Margot Robbie, like I can see Margot Robbie looking beautiful for the rest of her life without work.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Sydney Sweeney's got that like once she hits 45,
it's Florida hot.
Florida hot.
It's
there
Florida
you
hot.
go. Florida hot.
Where once you it happens to 90% of white women in this country where like once you hit 40, that's when
unless you take care of yourself, unless you really like you do your skin regimens and shit like that. I met a 43-year-old the other day, right? And when she told me she was 43, it's like, God damn, bitch. A, I'm older than you, and B, you look 55.
Florida hot, yeah.
Yeah. So So Sydney Sweeney is definitely Florida hot. Spring break elegant.
Oh man, a lot of also it's crazy how social media works because you know all those old spring break videos, the ones that have been purged from the internet and keep being re-uploaded, where there's a lot of just questionable shit from everybody, the camera people, the women, the
you mean
guys
the
in the videos,
the Girls Gone Wild shit?
There's others.
Oh, okay.
There's others. There were other companies out there, and their videos were so bad that like the internet tried to scrub them, and now they're back. And it's just like people have found these people in these videos, and I'm like, oh, they are teachers now. They are feminists now. They are, and I'm just like, real feminist with what you're doing in this Ozarks video, Spring Break Ozarks.
Don't do anything in public that you wouldn't want your grandma to see.
Yeah, and
right?
I'm pretty sure a few of those dudes in those videos are on a list.
Oh, I'm sure most of them are on a list.
Yo, because like one of those videos, I was just like, yo, son, that's wild.
I mean, honestly, the spring break in the early 2000s, like fucking call it spring break now, is rape adjacent.
Yes.
All right, like, well, yeah, just fucking, but that's America, right? Because we have this whole entire puritanical, like, you can't drink until you're 21, blah 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 bullshit. Then you send these kids out into the world, right, with no home training,
And
right,
life
no like
experience.
sense of responsibility, and then you expect them to act right. Get
Well,
the
it's-
fuck out of here.
A lot of you'd be surprised because a lot of these people who own these boats are like 50, 40-year-old schlubby men. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Like, you guys are too old to be at spring break 2022 or 2021.
Break.
Yeah,
Spring
man.
break.
All right. Stop recording. Let's get to our next segment. Stop the recording because I got to tell you something.
What are you watching?
Scumbags doing scumbag things.
Yo, I'm very rarely shocked nowadays, but that shit there, I was just like, that's
from the
early 2000s.
That's from, I was about to say, looking at that video quality, that is definitely DV cam. Not even like 720p footage. Anyway, all right, what else we?
All right, so what have you watched?
Okay, what have I watched lately? All right, we're gonna make this quick-ish. Starting with TV on Apple Plus. Apple Plus continues to be the best bang for your buck out there. We're gonna start with Smoke. Okay, it's a new. I don't know if it's gonna be a limited series. I don't know how they're gonna do a second season, but if they do, I'm rocking with it. It's about two arson investigators. One of them is Journey Smollett, and the other one is, I can never get this nigga's name. Arrington Targaryen, the fucking nigga from the Kingsman.
Taron Egerton.
Right? Yeah. And it's amazing. It's really good. It's based on a podcast about. I don't want to ruin anything about it, but it's about these arson investigators who are investigating dual arsonists in this made-up town, right? And by the second episode, this shit goes left. And I don't want to ruin anything for anybody, but it's graphic, right? In the first episode, they show like a burn victim and like the skin sloughing off.
Oh, so it's on some Nick shit?
Yeah, it's on some Nick or the Pit shit.
Have you watched season 2 of the Nick? Because I've only seen the first season.
I've finished out the series. Like,
How
I watched it when it was like on Showtime. I wish it had gotten another season.
Okay. All right. So should I watch season 2?
Yeah, you should watch season 2 because I think it did 3 seasons, right? Or no?
2.
Yeah, I wish it had gotten a third season.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, it ends all right. I mean, it ends, and it definitely has an ending. I was not satisfied with it.
Oh, okay. There was still more.
There was still more story to tell. But yeah, Smoke. Watch it. Like I said, I don't want to ruin anything for anybody, but it is peak TV, especially if you like procedurals, right? Because we don't see arson procedurals, right? We don't see firefighter procedurals. We see, the Dick Wolf verse, Chicago Fire shit, but this is some like real investigative shit. Yeah. My mind is done this morning. So Smoke on Apple Plus. Moving on from that, still on TV, the last season, the newest season of Rick and Morty. It's Rick and Morty. I'm always gonna love this show. This is honestly one of the weaker seasons. It's still enjoyable, it's still fun, it's still weird and heady, but I know it's got signed on for 2 more seasons. I don't know what
And it's getting a spinoff.
And a spinoff, right? I don't know if there's still steam. Right? And I know you don't fuck with it. I get it.
Yeah, man. Once Pickle Rip happened, I was like, I'm done. I'm good.
Yeah,
I
but
jumped
like
off there.
the train is definitely the slowing down. But if you're a Rick and Morty fan, you'll enjoy it enough. But it's not peak season. Moving on from that, still in TV, I want to give a spotlight on a British show that I discovered a couple of weeks ago, and it is wrong and right in all the most surreal and interesting ways. It's called Pushers, right? It's about a woman with cerebral palsy who gets cut off from her benefits and then starts selling drugs with all of her other disabled friends. And it's absolutely kind of fucking hilarious. Right? Because it goes to some real Breaking Bad places, but without the extreme gore and violence. You will have to put subtitles on, because not only do they have heavy British accents, but also the main character has cerebral palsy, so her speech is already sort of hard to distinguish.
It's fucked up.
Right? So you definitely have to watch this with subtitles, but it is absolutely hilarious. All right? Watching this woman essentially become fucking Walter White of her council estates. Right? Meanwhile, she's got cerebral palsy. Yeah, so Pushers, BBC, the BBC, British television in general, they are willing to do things that, I mean, Europe in general are willing to do things that we could never get away in America, right? Because they're interested in telling stories and not pushing product. So give that a try. Moving, I know I've, oh yeah, sorry. Finally started Mr. Robot.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
What season you on?
I'm on the last episode, and I stopped halfway through the last episode because I don't want it to end.
Wait, last episode of the show?
Of the show. Season 4.
So season 4 is some of the best TV I've ever seen, which is crazy because season 3, I was like, there's no way. Because I remember everybody was hyped about it, and I caught up on Mr. Robot for like the first season and watched the rest of it, like the last 4 episodes in real time. And then got to season 2, and I was just like, I jumped off, and then everybody
season 2 was
like,
a drag.
No. Season 3 and 4, I was like, all right. So I went back and binged it all, and I was like, all right. Season 2 has one of the most disgusting things in the world, and that's in the sitcom episode.
What part are we talking about?
The hypodermic needle.
Oh, yeah. Now I see why Rami Malek was a thing. Right?
I'm so glad my man's got justice though for season 1, because I was like, are they never going to wrap this up? Like, that nigga got away scot-free, and then when he came back, I'm like,
right, yeah,
somebody got to some
guy got to get him after what he did to the girl.
Yeah.
So Mr. Robot it's heady. It's surreal because like the narrator is unreliable. The narrator is unreliable throughout the whole entire thing. So you have no idea what you're watching. You have no idea what the truth is. And that's part of the enjoyment of it, right? And this thing goes fucking dark. So if you've never seen Mr. Robot,
Yeah, that last season,
the
episode with the play. If you know what I'm talking about, the play episode, I was just like, oh fuck. And mind you, I was on an edible, and I was just like, I regret watching the play episode.
well, is that the last episode, the play episode? I can't remember. Like
That's the last episode with the scumbag in it.
Oh yeah,
That's where we find out why
mhm.
Elliot is
the way he is.
Yeah.
That was masterfully done, though. That
And
play episode,
what about the
masterfully done.
oneer in season 3? The episode in season 3 where it's a oneer and he's just on
Through the building.
run.
Yeah.
He's just on the run the entire episode, like he evaded the police.
The show is absolutely fucking amazing, and I really should stop hating actors because I'm doing myself a disservice. The reason I didn't watch Mr. Robot is because I've said this before. I've got a problem with Rami Malek's face, but also is the hype. Right? Everyone was hyping Mr. Robot. Blah 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 blah. It's finally on Netflix. I finally decided to binge it, and I lost a weekend doing this, and it is written superbly, acted amazingly, shot fantastically, right? And now I see why Rami Malek's a thing, but also like why everybody in the supporting cast. Why are they not doing bigger things? And shout out to BD Wong, the best
As
villain.
the transgender.
Like fucking White Rose is the best Bond villain that we've never had.
As far as supporting cast, I'm surprised his sister and her boyfriend haven't been working.
Right, exactly. The FBI agent, I'm surprised she's not working.
You know whose daughter that is?
What the
FBI agent.
No, who?
That's Meryl Streep's daughter, Grace Gummer.
I see it now. I see it. As soon as you said it, like Meryl Streep, yep, I see it.
That's her daughter.
Yeah. So she had to put
one
a
of the
foot in
most she is involved in this show in one of the most disturbing shootouts I've ever seen put to film. Like the way that shootout happens, I was just like, and that's how it is in real life.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like that.
Well, which shootout? The one in China, the one at the diner. She's in like all the one in the bar,
in the office building, in the FBI headquarters.
Yeah, that's the China. That's the China one. Yep. Mm-hmm. But it's a great fucking show. It's on Netflix. Give it a try. Moving on from that, we'll go into we'll go into movies real quick. We're going to streaming movies. One more show on Netflix. The Waterfront. It's by Kevin Williamson. It is Dawson's Creek meets the Ozarks.
Okay.
Right. It's about a family of fishermen. They're a fucking fisher dynasty that also run drugs and all the shit that happens behind all of that. Right. It's fine. Right. But it's got that Kevin Williamson like over dramatic bullshit attached to it. But it
exactly
is
what you're talking about.
Was that? You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Come
on,
like
man.
I said,
I'm a fan of I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Right. Yeah. It's exactly like Dawson's Creek. Is exactly like all that shit. It's too over dramatic for its own good.
Scream.
Right?
Same with Scream.
Yeah.
Because he wrote that too. Same with Scream.
But it is enjoyable enough, right? Like if it got a second season, I'd watch it. If it never goes anywhere beyond this season, I'd be fine with it. Right? It's one of those things. Moving on from that, we're going to go into movies. I'm going to talk about 2 Amazon Prime movies that have no right to be as good or enjoyable as they are. Head of State, starring John Cena.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Idris Elba. This is a fun, dumb movie. Right?
Really.
It's fun, but it's stupid as shit. And sometimes it gets really, really weird and interesting. It's about the Prime Minister of England and the President of the United States their plane goes down in Europe, and they have to trek from the Eastern Bloc to like the G6 conference, all the while being hunted by assassins. It's a dumb buddy cop, fucking uh, opposites attract movie. It's like I said, it's fun, it's dumb, it won't change your life. But if you like John Cena and you like Idris Elba and you want to see them shooting guns and beating up people, heads of state, right? I was not mad that I watched it, and it might end up on my like, look, I just need to have something on that I can disconnect from and have in the background type movie. After that, there is a movie called Deep Cover, right? Also on Amazon Prime.
Is it the Lawrence Fishburne joint?
No, man.
Because I was about to say, I own that on, that's on Criterion, right?
Yeah. I saw the cover. You showed me the cover. So Deep Cover is about a group of improv actors who get roped into being undercover drug informants.
Okay.
Right? And it escalates from there. Right? And it's absolutely fucking hilarious and kind of heartwarming. Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't want to give anything more than that. Dallas Bryce Howard, Orlando Bloom, Nick Mohammed. And it's fucking fun and funny, right? The situations these motherfuckers get into, because with improv comedy or improv in general, the rule is always say yes. Right? So it's like yes, and you escalate. So their improv training, they keep getting deeper and deeper into the criminal underworld because improv. Right? It's wild. It's wild. It's fun. Everybody's having a great time. Right? So Amazon kind of knocked it out of the park when it comes to fucking dumb comedies. Just like, I just want to watch something. Yeah.
All right.
So Deep Cover. And we're going to finish off this round with we need to do a deep dive on this one of these days. Like, I'll do a whole entire episode because I'm obsessed. Finally saw Showgirls. The Elizabeth Berkley.
Talk about that shit.
That movie is wrong and wonderful and stupid and brilliant all in the same breath. How did this fucking thing get made? Everything about it is wrong.
All I'll say is Las Vegas had a bad rep for a long time between that and Leaving Las Vegas. Leaving Las Vegas, one of the saddest, most depressing movies you can ever fucking see in your life.
Yeah, but Showgirls. I want to do a deep dive into that one of these days. But it is on HBO Max. If you have never seen Showgirls, you owe it to yourself.
It's boring
to
at
watch
parts,
it.
man.
What?
It is absolutely.
It's softcore porn, but like everybody's acting in a different movie. Everyone's acting in a different stage production of a movie called Showgirls, and they just happen to film it. It makes no sense. It's overacted. None of it's sexy.
No, not at all.
Right?
Not at all.
It's super mean. I don't know how. It feels like a Paul Verhoeven movie, but I can't understand why Joe Esterhaus got $1 million to write this fucking thing. Right? That's during that whole entire arms war between him and fucking Shane Black, when they were the highest paid screenwriters in the world. I understand why Shane Black made his money.
Oh yeah.
I have no idea how Joe Esterhaus
made his,
right? Because what did he have? He had Jade. He had
I gotta rewatch that because I remember that being a fucking piece of shit too.
yeah, Jay was a piece of shit. Fucking not Fatal Instinct. What was the one with Sharon Stone?
Basic Instinct.
Basic Instinct, right?
That was good.
That was good, but everything else he did was kind of trash.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. 100%.
Right. So I don't know how he was making that kind of money, but fucking 90s. So yeah, Showgirls on HBO Max now. Do yourself a favor and just as a completist, if you've never seen it, you have to watch it to see how wrong a film can go. A big budget film can go. Yeah. So Brandon, what have you been watching lately?
So I started The Bear season 4, and I gotta say, this season of The Bear is amazing. Look, I know a lot of people do not like this season of The Bear, but I thought like I like season 3. So look, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like either you're on board or you're not, and I enjoyed it. Uh, I think this could have been a good endpoint, but I'm glad they got a season 5, and I'm very, very interested to see what exactly season 5 is going to be. Uh, now that now that it's been revealed, because I don't want to give away what's going on with at the end, but like the show has completely changed now. Now that again, I can't fucking spoil it, man. So that's The Bear. Moving on, I want to get into movies, and the only movies I want to do are Nosferatu and Sinners. I decided to do a vampire double feature. So I want 4K Blu-ray rewatch of Nosferatu, the extended cut. The extended cut gives some there's only 2 scenes that are extended. So like one scene where they talk about Nosferatu and his legend, that's a little more extended, giving you a little more lore, a little more explanation, not too much though. And the only other one is some character shit with what's my man's name? Oh man. Guys, why am I blanking on his name? That is not good. William Dafoe. William Dafoe. So that's it. And Sinners, look, Sinners is Sinners. If you have a 4K setup, cop this 4K Blu-ray. It's amazing. The sound quality is great. They kept the IMAX aspect ratio for all the IMAX stuff. It is literally fantastic. Okay? I also want to talk about a indie movie that kind of came and went, sadly, and I wish more people had saw this. It's called Sorry Baby. Sorry Baby is about this woman and something bad happens to her, as the movie describes it. Agnes, because Ava Victor is the writer, director, and star of this. Something bad happened to Agnes, and well, she's struggling to move on with her life after this bad thing happens. And once you see the movie, you the way that the incident is shot, I was just like, that was as tasteful as a way to do it as possible, as showing it at least. Yeah, I got nothing else. It's a shame that oh man, that it came and went. I don't know what I don't know what's going on with A24 this year as far as their movies. Materialist seems to be like really the only breakout hit, because I mean, Eddington obviously came and went. That movie bricked, and I mean, go back and listen to our review. Yeah, man, I got nothing else to say. Oh, restarted watching last month The X-Files. So this is what I'll end on. I haven't watched The X-Files in, I don't know, I guess since the last season aired, which was 2019, season 11. Yeah, rewatching this, halfway through the second season, and I forgot how fringe this show is. Like season one's good. Season one's good. I don't remember anything from season two. And I also just didn't realize Scully was taken again this early in the show, because I remember her being abducted in the movie. I did not realize she was also abducted this early in the fucking show itself. That's crazy. But yeah, season two, I mean, this with no disrespect to season one. Season two, the writing is just better across the board, and season two has a vampires episode that I am surprised made it to air because it's just so dirty and fringe. Like this show's already fringe, but I mean this shit is fringe, and there's shit in this where I'm just like, how are they putting this on TV? Like these vampires prick their fingers and drink their own blood, and they prick their fingers with hypodermic needles.
I mean, the entire show, I'm surprised got into the air, right? Because it's weird and graphic, and honestly, some of the most terrifying shit that's ever been put on celluloid.
I do want to say they have a murder's row of writers though, because a lot of these are notable writings like Vince Gilligan, Howard Gordon, Alex Gonza, James Wong, Glenn Morgan. I was just like, they had a writer's room because those are notable writers who went on to do other things. I guess the most high profile name is Vince Gilligan. It's just crazy how many people, and especially the guest stars. Like now that I'm halfway through season two, we've had Tony Todd, Bradley Whitford, Stephen Williams is a recurring character. He replaced Deep Throat from season one. Now his name is X. CCH Pounder's in a couple episodes. It's crazy. Their guest star, Shawnee Smith, who plays Amanda in the Saw series, is in this. It's fucking wild how many people are on this show. Season 2 is crazy too, because for the first 7 episodes, the X-Files are closed and they're just working other normal FBI cases, and they have them split apart. I was like, that's crazy that we were allowed to do this because seasons of TV were like 24, 22 episodes. So
Right.
you could get away with doing shit like this. But yeah, what a trip down memory lane watching all this and how deep the lore is in this fucking universe.
Yeah, I remember my first year at NYU. It was every Sunday everybody would go into the common room, and we would just watch 9 p.m. X-Files. Right? No one talked. Right? We all went down there. We brought food and shit like that, and we just you had to be there for that episode, right? You had to be there every Sunday night. That's how you started your week, was with the X-Files.
I've been watching 1 or 2 episodes a day, so like I said, I started season 1 last month. I guess I'll get through season 2 by the end of or midway through August. So like, because again, these are 22 episodes. That's how it used to be back in the day. Every year you would get 22, 24 episodes, not like every 2-3 years you'll get 6 episodes. It was different. Y'all kids don't understand. It was different, and I'm honestly surprised that they had this quality with this many episodes. Like, don't get me wrong, you're gonna get some misses, a lot of misses, but like, look, I like the Monsters of the Week better than the mythology episodes.
Yeah, because I mean the mythology got a little too convoluted at times, right? Especially towards season 4.
Yeah, I mean, it's already convoluted now. Like, you know, we understand the cigarette smoking man's behind everything.
Right.
Like, we get it. But look, I'm moving forward. We'll see. Well, I want to keep watching. I enjoy. There's stuff I forgot. That's what I'm gonna say. There's a lot of stuff I forgot. But I mean, it's fucking 11 seasons and 2 movies. So
what season is Home in?
I can't remember. I think that's 4.
Yeah,
I think
right.
I can't remember. But yeah, Fluke Man was in season 2. I was like, damn, this wasn't even an X-File. That was just a normal case that just happened to have some supernatural shit. And it was so bad that even Skinner was like, yes, it should have been an X-File. I'm sorry. Skinner's the one who reopens the X-Files. So.
Oh, God, I forgot Mitch Pileggi was a thing. I remember he existed.
Yeah, Skinner, who hated them, and then eventually just like, yeah, you guys were right. So, all right, let's get into trailer talk.
Roll camera and action!
It's time for some trailer talk.
All right, so they uploaded the Avatar trailer to YouTube, and sadly, I didn't get to see it in 3D because 3D projector at Lincoln Square fucked up, and they're like, what IMAX and AMC is doing, that's a whole other thing.
Mm-hmm.
However, I wish I could have saw it in 3D. Also, fuck you, Disney, for not inviting us to the trailer event. But like, yeah, this looks like it's going to be the best one, and I don't think this is going to have a happy ending, quite frankly. I was just like, you guys are in some real trouble now.
I mean, like, how many parts is this movie supposed to be? 6? Oh, the series? I think
5.
you wanted 5. Yeah. So, I mean, it's the last one and this one are pretty much the empire of this series, right? Like the darkness.
You know, he said this was going to be the one that a lot of people will probably turn on because there's some creative choices made that are going to piss a lot of people off. And I'm like, that's the only way you can keep stuff relevant is just by doing unexpected things. And I can see what he means because I'm like, oh, yeah, they're going to lose at the end of this one, and they're going to lose pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's storytelling, right? Like, Cameron is telling a long form story, and the thing about that is there has to be loss, there has to be stakes, there has to be challenges, right? So by the nature of good storytelling, it's gonna get dark at parts.
I love the last line of the trailer, which is the leader of the Ash clan. She just straight up tells Neytiri and Jake, you know, your god has no dominion here.
Man, I want to say that. I want to walk into any place and just say that shit. That's it's cold shit.
I was like, man, you guys fucked up. Like, especially Jake. I'm like, Jake, you fucked up, man. Like, your like, it looks like the family's done. And I'll be real, I can't blame Neytiri. I really can't. He fucked up her life between the first 2 movies. Like, I'm like, you did fuck up her life.
It was the theme of the day: mediocre white men.
So, excited to see it. TBD on actually. Well, you know, I got other ways to see it, just like I had other ways to see the first one. Because I remember I got to see the first one a week before you did.
Right.
Well, I'm saying TBD on if Jeff can get invited.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's called the Film Blurs, but yeah, fuck me, right?
Look, you know how I'm gonna see it the other way.
Yeah, I know how you're gonna see it. I'm gonna have to pull some favors myself if this is the thing.
Yeah, man. I don't know. We'll see. All right, well, let's get into our main review.
And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The Film Blurs feature film review.
Okay. So what do you want to start with?
I forgot to do this one, and what have you watched lately? So I'll do it real quick here. I saw yesterday, Oh Hi. Oh Hi is a movie starring Logan Lerman and Molly Gordon, co-written by Molly Gordon and Sarah Blake, I believe her name is, or Sophie Brooks. Sophie Brooks, co-written by her, and she directed it. And this movie's 94 minutes. And it feels so much longer. Like, this is a short that was stretched into a feature. And there is a wide berth between men and women on this, because women love it, men hate it. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I don't hate it. I don't love it. But, like, yeah, look, Logan Lerman and oh man, I just said her name, Molly Gordon. They are a couple, and they are going to this little vacation getaway, weekend vacation house. And well, they start doing some kinky sex play. You know, it's very romantic. You know, he cooks her dinner, they slow dance, they sing a Dolly Parton song together. It's very cute. If you and well, it takes a turn when Logan Lerman admits something, and Molly Gordon freaks out, and the situation escalates. And I was like, once he admitted it, that's when I was just like, oh shit, dude, yeah, you're a fucking scumbag. I was like, holy shit. But this is this could have been 45 minutes, quite frankly, and it's an hour and a half. So,
I mean, look, movies about watching a relationship fall apart, right? There's only so much you can watch before it just becomes an emotional version of torture porn.
So, I'm gonna spoil it. So just like fast forward over the next 3 minutes if you don't want to hear this. So spoiler. Logan Lerman admits that he thought they were just fuck buddies. And Molly Gordon was like, "Wait, what? You've taken me on literal dates. You brought me to this house and cooked me scallops and pasta, and we're both dressed nice. What are you talking about? We've been together for 4 months." He's like, "Yeah, and I've been fucking other women too." And she's like, "I thought you said we can have unprotected sex because we were just together with each other." He's like, "Yeah, I've been having unprotected sex with you, and then everybody else I've been using condoms." And she's like, "What the fuck?" And I'm sitting there too, like, "Yeah, what the fuck, dude? What type of guy cooks and does all this? Cooks meals, takes this girl that you've been fucking around with for 4 months to on a romantic getaway and just be like, yeah, we're fuck buddies." Nobody does that for a fuck buddy. Like, yeah, I completely understand why she's like, what? But then they did some kinky role play, and because of the kinky role play, he's strapped down to the bed, and because of that, she keeps him strapped in the bed, and she's trying to make him fall in love with her over this weekend. And it escalates because he's like, "Oh, I'm going to the police once you uncuff me. This is kidnapping." And she's like, "No, it's not." She's like, "This is the little definition of kidnapping." So she calls her friend, played by Geraldine Vizwani, and her boyfriend show up, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, this is kidnapping, and now we're involved."
I mean, it sounds like an interesting premise, but like you said, 45 minutes at the most.
Yeah. This is an hour and a half.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, it sounds, if executed well, this sounds like an all-timer as a short film. Yeah. So I get it.
Yeah. Look, I was on Molly's side too, because I'm just like, who does that? For 4 months, takes you on all these romantic dates, doing all these favors of love. I was like, dude, you're doing too much for somebody you consider a fuck buddy.
Right. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, and I guess these two wrote it from experience. That's the only way. Like I'm guessing, like one of these two women must have went through this because they co-wrote it together. I'm like, yo, one of you two must have been in this situation, because like I want to sit them down and be like, yo, listen, no dude's doing this for somebody they consider a fuck buddy. You only do this for your spouse, whether you're married or dating, like
or someone you're trying to impress.
Yeah,
right? Like that's someone you've already fucked, right? Yeah.
4 months in. I don't know. Whatever. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to Happy Gilmore 2. I had no expectations just because the only Netflix movie I was looking forward to was The Old Guard 2, and that ended up being a piece of shit. And this, since my expectations were so low, I was thoroughly entertained. I won't say it is a good movie because it's not, because it's lazy, because it recycles so much from the first. But I'd be damned if I didn't laugh.
So anyone who walks into this expecting high art or high comedy hasn't seen an Adam Sandler film in the last 10 years, right? Like you said, it is lazy, recycled jokes, recycled characters, right? Or like,
Yeah, I was like, why is Rob Snyder in this shit? Nobody likes this motherfucker.
right? Because you got to have the guy who says you can do it.
Yo, man. I mean, listen, Rob Snyder's only done one good thing in his whole career, and that is Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo. Even the sequel sucked.
See, that's
Deuce
that's
Bigelow,
fair.
European Gigolo. Because if that shit was actually funny, we definitely would have got Deuce Bigelow, Australian Gigolo.
So the thing about this film, quote unquote, is you can't go into Happy Gilmore 2 expecting a real movie. Right? And that's what my problem was when I walked into it. It was like, I was expecting a real movie.
Why would you put that pressure on this movie? It is a legacy comedy sequel on Netflix. Like, come on, they did this with Coming to America on Amazon.
And then
it's
like
much better than that.
Right. Oh yeah, 100%. 10 minutes in, I'm like, why are you doing this to yourself? Stop thinking about it and just ride it out. Right. So if you think of it as a whole bunch of extended cameos, right, and set pieces, this thing is fine. Right.
Because when the movie opens, I was like, oh, y'all fridge Julie Bowen for no reason. But then like, I was like, okay, at least it has some emotional basis for a Happy's journey in this one. I was like, all right. At least you're doing it to bolster the kids and make the daughter the focus.
Right.
Instead of the focus being on her. I was like, all right. But still, like, it's 2025. We should stop fridging spouses.
Right. Adam Sandler films are excuses for him to hang out with his friends and put his kids on the screen.
Yeah, and make money.
And I can't hate him for that
at all. Neither do I.
Right? Like, if someone was willing to give me money for me to hang out with my friends and do stupid shit, best believe I'm hanging out with my friends and doing stupid shit.
Yeah, man, you got Marcelo in here. He got Bad Bunny in here.
And honestly, Bad Bunny is one of my favorite parts of this fucking movie.
Yes.
Right? I usually don't like pop stars who start acting, but Bad Bunny, in everything that I've seen him in, comedy-wise, he has killed it because he looks like he's having the most fun ever. Like, the joy on his face throughout this whole entire movie is like, I'm here for Bad Bunny. I want a fucking Oscar spinoff of him in his breadstick restaurant.
Yeah.
Right? But Marciello and Bad Bunny together, I want to see them do a movie.
I mean, Margaret Qualley is hilarious because it's her, Eric Andre, and who's the other guy?
The dude from the Please Don't Destroy. The tall guy.
Those three were hilarious. I wasn't expecting them. Fucking even Ben, I was like, Benny, what are you doing in this? Benny Safdie's in this, and he's funny. Haley Joel Osment. I'm like, okay, they tried. That's the thing here. Is like, unlike a lot of these comedy sequels, you could clearly tell they tried, and everybody was having a good time.
And that's the thing about it. Everyone was having a good time, and they knew exactly what they were making.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not making high art. They're making Happy Madison 2, a movie that came out 30 years ago. What?
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. I'm thinking of the Happy Madison, the production company.
Yeah, because I would rather much gotten a Billy Madison 2 than a Happy Gilmore 2.
100%.
At least that makes sense because Billy's more of a fuck up.
Right. But this is absolutely just fine stupidity. It is not super hilarious, but it's funny.
Yes.
right? It's got
Yeah,
some
I
funny
laughed.
parts, right?
Like
I
they actually
laughed.
had jokes I laughed at.
Yeah, like I laughed. There was nothing like drop dead hilarious, right? The whole entire flask bit got old.
It's still funny. It was
Right?
still funny because then, his homeless neighbor who he was taking care of was drinking hand
Fucking hand
sanitizer.
sanitizer, yeah.
The whole movie. That every time he drank that shit, I was dying.
Yeah, but like this is an excuse for for Adam Sandler to get the band back together,
Yeah.
right? And I can't be mad at that. Right? I if you're mad at this movie, you should be mad at yourself.
I really don't know what y'all like. I had zero when I booted this up on Netflix. I was just like, all right, we're about to watch this bullshit. I had literally zero, and I mean zero expectations, and
Right.
that's how you go into this.
It's a movie in name only, right? It is just a collection of just stuff.
Yeah.
Which
and
is
you know what? I can't even be mad at Adam Sandler for trying to put his wife and daughter in movies. I'm like, yeah, good for you, man.
Like look, this is what you do. This is how you make generational wealth.
And not for nothing, his daughter, not that bad of an actress.
Gotten better.
Yeah.
They like his family's gotten better.
I haven't seen this is my first time seeing them in shit because remember, I just got Netflix.
Right.
And
right.
I have
but like
no desire to watch any of the other comedies he has made for Netflix. So
yeah, and that's fine. You don't need to. But like his daughters have definitely gotten better.
Okay.
As actors. This is absolutely fuck it. It's it's Happy Gilmore 2.
Exactly.
Right?
What
Like,
you want.
It's there. Right? It's there. Him doing this will allow him to do more interesting shit in the future, right?
Yeah, like we could get more uncut gems.
Right? So if he has to do fucking 5 of these to give us an uncut gem, that's a price I'm willing to pay.
There's worse ways to spend 2 hours on Netflix. Like there's stuff much worse. Like
some of the jokes hit. Like
you could be watching.
This is another movie that you could just put on. What?
You could be watching Rebel Moon. You could be watching Army of the Dead. You could be watching Old Guard 2. There's a lot of stuff on Netflix where you're just like, ooh. And this is one where it ended I in a long time. The first one in a long time where I was like, oh, okay. And not ooh.
Yeah. And you know what? Maybe on a revisit, it'll get funnier to me.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm not chomping at the bit to watch it again, but if it comes on, right, or I'm over someone's house and they put it on, it's like, sure, why the fuck not?
Right.
It's absolutely just fine.
Yeah.
But it's not a movie. It's not a movie, but it's a collection of things.
It has a very loose plot.
Right. Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Real quick, I'm going to do The Bad Guys 2. I remember seeing The Bad Guys 1 on a digital screener. This was when the guild I was part of, they still weren't doing in-person screenings, but they were just like, "Hey, we have this. You want to see this?" And I was like, "Oh, this doesn't come out for another 2 weeks." So me and my brother watched the screener, streamed it through our TV, and I was like, "We're like, this motherfucker is good. We wish we saw it in 3D." Still holds up because I rewatched the first one yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
The sequel, a lot of people were saying is better than the first one. I don't think so, but it is just as fun. And like all sequels, it does go bigger. I'm excited to see the third act in 3D in particular because it drops Friday, and this definitely sets up new dynamics and new stakes for a potential third movie. Like the way this ends, I was like, very intriguing to see how y'all pull this off if you get a third one. But yeah, man, like if you get again, worst ways to spend because like the anime DreamWorks ever since Spider-Verse has really copied Spider-Verse's style and it's worked.
Mm-hmm.
And this is definitely like looks like a moving comic book, just like the first one.
Yeah, which is fun. I like the Bad Guys. I like the shorts that they produced. So I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, look, adding Danielle Brooks and Natasha Lyonne to the cast didn't hurt. Like, the new characters are definitely scumbags, and I was like, the whole movie, I'm like, damn, man, like, yo, y'all gotta get a win, man. Like, I felt bad. I was like, between the first one, where they ended up taking an L at the end of the first one, and now in this one, I was like, damn, y'all gonna have them take another L? Like, is this how this kids franchise is gonna keep going?
I mean, they are the bad guys. I mean, look.
Hey, look, like I said, but it takes a turn, and I wasn't expecting it, and see the how they set up for a third one, I was just like, okay, all right.
Okay.
All right. See how this plays out.
I'm with it.
I recommend it. Take your kids, or if you don't have kids, just go see it anyway. It's a good time. It's a nice hour, 40 minutes. And I cannot wait to see it in 3D.
Very cool. Very cool.
All right. But definitely see the first one before you see 2. The first one is streaming on Peacock. So, all right, let's get into our final review. The 2025 Naked Gun, you know, the fourth entry, the Legacy sequel, because the Naked Gun, the first trilogy, was a spinoff of a TV show that lasted 6 episodes,
and that you can only find on DVD or Blu-ray. You can stream nowhere.
I love how the 2 Zuckers and Abrams, they did Police Squad. That got canceled after 6 episodes. They went and they did Top Secret, Airplane, and a few other spoofs, and they went back to Paramount like, hey, could we do Police Squad as a movie? And they're just like, yeah, sure, we don't care. And it became a whole successful Isn't that surreal, where you go back to something you did earlier and now it's wild successful, and then you're just like, why wasn't it successful the first fucking time we did it?
Because, you know, TV, money, and also just sometimes it's right place, right time. You know,
the first 3 movies I just saw for the first time right before we saw.
You've never seen them before?
No.
Wow.
The first one's hilarious. Like, the first one's hilarious. It still holds up. And then the other 2 are intermittently hilarious because they're comedy sequels.
Yeah.
Like, the titles are funnier than the movies. Like, The Naked Gun 22 and a half.
The Smell of Fear.
And then The Naked Gun 33 and a quarter. The Final Insult.
So the first Naked Gun was a sleepover staple, right? Like, whenever you had a sleepover or you went over to someone's house, they put on The Naked Gun, right? So through my childhood, I'd rewatched this infinitely. I haven't watched it as an adult, but I have a fondness for it. I was not expecting much walking to this because it's a comedy sequel.
Yep.
And
legacy comedy sequel.
A legacy comedy sequel. And we talked about this in line with some of our other fellow critics. We can't remember the last time we actually laughed out loud, like at a movie.
I also can't remember the last time I liked a Liam Neeson.
Right. And this was pleasantly surprising.
Very rare. I want to tell y'all this. It's very rare to have an audience laugh throughout when you're at a critic screening. And it's only happened to me 2 other times. Poor Things and Friendship. And honestly,
like Friendship, I didn't even get why they were laughing so hard.
Yeah, Poor Things definitely, because I was laughing along with them because that shit's hilarious. But this shit here, it is genuinely funny. Like, I was laughing just as hard as everybody else. Like, I was laughing so hard, we all missed jokes. Like, I have to see this again.
I was about to say that. Like, you know a movie's good when you miss jokes because you're laughing so fucking hard or everyone else is laughing so hard. We kind of miss half the movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Mike Ryan, he was there last night. It was his second time seeing it. And even he was like, it's rare for a movie to still be this funny the second time. And even more rare to have a critic screening just bursting with laughter. David Ehrlich loves it.
Which is wow.
Yeah, so.
Wow.
That's your high. That's the highest recommendation I could give this thing.
Yeah, like a person that is notorious for hating everything that anybody else likes this movie. Yeah, you got something. Like I said, I was pleasantly surprised. The jokes hit.
The title card, dog.
What? The title card from the title card. I just wish the trailer hadn't given away
the
that
opening
intro
scene.
The opening scene. Because if I had seen that cold, it would have been an all fucking timer.
There's mad cameos, but the one cameo, I was dying. I was like, holy shit.
Which one are we talking about?
The one at the very end.
This is not afraid to get weird at all. And all I'm gonna say is snowman. All I'm gonna say is snowman.
Snowman and infrared.
Right. Those are actually comedy highlights of the year. Right.
Shout out to Kevin Durant. I'm glad to see you working, man. Like, you were in Planet of the Apes last year as the villain, and now you're in this. Like, I'm glad to see you working. And shout out to Danny Houston.
So Danny Houston always plays the bad guy, right? But
he's playing a parody of himself.
Right. He's playing Danny Houston in this, which is amazing. Right?
Just like Liam Neeson's playing himself.
Right? Everybody is kind of playing themselves.
Pam Anderson's playing herself.
Pam Anderson when she starts
scatting.
Oh my God. Yo, I almost pissed myself. This is
whoa.
Oh fuck!
This feels like a Zucker Abrams written film. Like, I can't believe they got the tone of a parody movie down pat.
Fucking CCH Pounder playing the tough as nails chief, and
with her sleeping husband.
Her sleeping husband. They go through that whole entire diatribe, like talking about his work problems. This is
also it is not politically correct. I know y'all are going to be mad at me for saying this, but thank God.
Yeah, like there's so many jokes about body cameras.
And race. There's some race jokes.
Like, make sure to turn on your body camera. Gotcha, chief. Wink. Oh, man. I want to see this again. And I don't want to see anything ever. Like, it very rarely, like, especially this summer, have I wanted to actively watch something again unless it was in a different experience, right? I wanted to see F1 again because I wanted to see in 40X. I want to see
well, guess what? That's getting a re-release in towards the end of August in IMAX.
Good. So then they've got to do it in 40X then. They have to. I want to see Fantastic Four again just to see it in like 3D. True IMAX, right?
I want to see it. Hopefully the true IMAX is fixed by the time I go Saturday, because I don't mind seeing it in regular 2D, because I just want to see my guy Galactus on the 8th story.
Right. But this movie,
I also want to see it in 3D.
Right. But this movie, I don't care how I see it. Like, I can see this is a regular movie theater.
Yeah.
With no experience. And I was like, I just want to see this.
Yeah, because I want to catch all the jokes. Like, I'm probably going to go, I'm going to take a day off next week and just go during the weekdays. So it's empty.
Okay.
And I can have the theater to myself and laugh.
Yeah.
So that way I don't miss any jokes.
But you do need to experience this. Like, we've already experienced with the crowd, right? So we've got that out of the way. But if this is your first time watching it, go see it with a crowd.
Yeah, this weekend. Like
this weekend. See it with the crowd this weekend, because it is. Like I said, I was pleasantly surprised.
Right. I had again, this is another one where I walked in, I was like, if it's funny, cool. If not, whatever.
It's
but
fine.
Like, right. I'm not mad. Shout out to Paramount though for the free booze. Like, I love hanging out with friends and colleagues and getting drunk. Like,
drinking, watching movies. That's the life. That's what we're trying to go for the life. Like, forever.
I got pretty wasted. I had four margaritas last night.
Yeah, I only had the 3, but I was feeling them. But yeah, this is special. Right? This is
Jeff, before the movie started, people were laughing at me because you know how they have those little tables for you in the theater?
Yeah.
in your seat. I had 3 all lined up.
Look, look. If they're going to give it to you for free, then you owe it to yourself. It's in the Bible somewhere in the Bible about if the opportunity is presented to you, you must take it. That's Jesus working through you.
Yeah,
that's all that is. But yeah, I mean, the alcohol definitely did help. But like, this is funny without any substances. But I can only imagine being high watching this shit.
Oh yeah,
man.
I mean, I was crossfaded because I ate an edible, so I was like real crossfaded. But like, yeah, look, inebriated either way, it was hilarious.
Right. So, I got nothing else to say because if I say anything else, we'll ruin jokes.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't want to talk too much about an 80-minute movie, other than
it's an 80-minute movie. Yeah,
it keeps in line with the other ones too. Because when you went to the bathroom, I stayed for not all the end credits, but most of them. And like the others, they have jokes during the end credits. Like they have a whole eye exam during the end credits, and the last one it says, "If you can read this, you don't need glasses."
Okay, all right, yeah.
They keep in line with the original. And I was very scared. I was like, "Oh, we're not going to do the theme song," but they did it.
Yeah, this is a love letter to the first one, right? But it's its own thing.
Yeah.
This is if we got one of these every 2 years, not gonna be mad.
I like how this can now become a generational franchise where like the next generation, like they could have like Glenn Powell
as Frank Jr.
Yeah, Frank Durbin Jr.
Yeah.
Like every generation probably should get their own Naked Gun film now. Like now that they've successfully updated it, I can see how they can continue this. Like new Franks.
Yeah.
Like Frank Durbin the 8th.
Yeah, this is surprising. This is surprising, pleasantly surprising, because I can't remember the last comedy that I enjoyed this much.
I can't either. I think this might be the funniest movie of the year.
Right? Like Friendship was fine.
We laughed at Friendship, but like not as hard as everybody else. And also there's a lot of Friendship I just straight up didn't watch because it was painful to watch.
Right. But this is basic bitch comedy. And sometimes you need like Friendship was high concept. This is fucking meat and potatoes, punny as fuck. So many puns.
I hope the Wayans can do this with Scary Movie 6.
I mean, I think they definitely can because when the Wayans are on, the Wayans are on. And I think this is shots fired, right? This the Scary Movie, the new Scary Movie can't be less funny than the reboot or remake legacy sequel of the Naked Gun series. It can't be, right? Like the honor of their houses depend on it. So it's look, if this ushers in a renaissance of comedy movies for the next couple of years, I'm with it because it's been lackluster.
I'm just going to spoil one cameo because I was surprised to see her. Priscilla Presley pops up.
Yep.
And I was like, oh shit, they brought her back.
Yep.
You couldn't have her like you couldn't have Liam Neeson make a phone call, be like, hey mom.
It was just enough. It was just enough. Like it because it hits, right? They're sticking and moving with these jokes, right? And these cameos and stuff like that. But that last cameo, watch this movie. Go out, make this a big box office weekend for this movie.
Oh, there's only 2 more movies left this summer that I'm.
What do we got? Weapons
next weekend, and then the weekend after that is Nobody 2.
Oh yeah, are we getting a screening for Nobody 2?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like man, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
And then I guess the weekend after that, is it the weekend after that, or is it? I think it's not 2 weekends from that. It's basically like over. Like summer's over after Nobody 2, but then like I'm looking for. I don't know if it's going to be good or not. So yeah, after Nobody 2. So then the weekend after, so 2 weekends later after Nobody 2, it's Caught Stealing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because that's coming out on the 29th. And I'm just like, I'm nervous because nobody puts a movie out around like my birthday.
Yeah.
And this is, mind you, this is like 6 days after my birthday. Nothing comes out. Like once you hit August 10th, it's basically done till Labor Day.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully it's good, man. I like the trailer. I wish they would. I wish the advertising campaign would ramp up because people keep on forgetting that movie fucking is coming out.
Yeah. Darren Aronofsky finally decides to have fun, and y'all are just like, just punt it.
Right. But like you went full court press on The Whale.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
So, all right. That is episode 174.
We're the Film Blurs. I'm Brandon Norwood, and I'm the motherfucking protagonist.
I'm the protagonist.
I'm Jeff Stewart, a.k.a. He Who Remains.
Don't come at us. It's just fucking movies.
You've been listening to the Film Blurs podcast.
Man, I just love what you guys do, man.
I never miss an episode. It's the best.
It's my favorite podcast.
Follow Jeff on IG on MindFireXL and Brandon on Twitter at BJN Tweets.